Hello everyone, today we're going to take a look at GUNSTRUCTION. This is our 3D online weapon customizer. Uh, the build you're seeing today is still in progress, so if you see any kind of weird bugs or anything, don't worry about it. This is kind of a work in progress. We're at about 75% complete for the final product, so just keep that in mind as we go forward. So kicking off here, this is kind of like our front end. We'll go ahead and build from a template, and we'll build an AR-15 to get started. So here you select kind of your starting point. We have just different models of kind of off-the-shelf AR-15s that you could purchase. You can go in here, check out each full gun in full 3D. We have information that's not filled out now that you can fill out, description and such. So let's go ahead and start building with this, just the standard kind of A2 configuration. So here we have our main view. Again, you can look around full 3D, check out the gun, zoom in, zoom out, and whatnot. So this is pretty boring. Let's go ahead and break it apart. If we come up here, this is called our explode view. From here we can kind of see the various parts of the gun broken up kind of as a the simpler parts first, and it gets more complex as you dig deeper. So let's go ahead and start with just a magazine. So here's where you actually select the parts. We have an assortment of different varieties of magazines for the demo. You can come in here, check out info again, all this in 3D. You can see manufacturer's description, information. We would have a link back to a web page of the manufacturer's choice and a logo. So we'll go ahead and select this PMAG here, and just like that, now we have a PMAG. And actually, if you look, it's updated to the cart. So we keep track of how much you're spending as you're building it, and we can keep track of other stuff like weight and overall length and that kind of stuff too. So let's go ahead and modify a little bit more. We'll go up into the upper receiver, and get rid of this, put a flat top on it, change out the charging handle, and do all kinds of stuff. This stuff can get as detailed as really we want. There's no real limit to it, just limited by what the market offers. So we can go in here, swap out this handguard, change out the barrel, put a 16-inch on there, low profile gas block, swap out the muzzle device, and again, check these all out in 3D. So if we go back, there we go. Starting to look a little different. Modify it further if we wanted to. Break off the grip. Change out the stock. And the key here is it's just really easy to use, and you can quickly just kind of put together your own customized AR. So from here, let's go ahead and start putting some stuff on these rails. Down here we have our rail icon. So if we pick a rail spot, we'll go ahead and pick upper receiver. We can actually add any kind of accessories that would normally mount onto a rail, and we don't limit you to what you can do, so you can do ridiculous stuff, like put a foregrip on the top of the receiver. But for now we're going to go ahead and pick an optic. We'll pick a scope, and pick this Leopold, select. So once you pick a scope, we know the tube diameter, so then we can actually limit you and say, okay, well these are the actual mounts that would fit it. So that's one extra step the user wouldn't have to worry about. So we'll go ahead and select these. And what's nice about a rail system is it actually will snap to its closest rail. So we know the exact size of a Picatinny rail, and we know where everything mounts, so we can line this up. So what this allows us to do is not create, funky stuff that wouldn't work on a real gun. All this stuff will actually work, and you can move it around on the rail and it snaps. So let's go ahead and throw a foregrip on, throw this guy on, and it also won't let you overlap stuff. So if you can't fit it on the rail, it's going to let you know by both parts going red. But if you could, like that, everything will be good to go. So now we'll trash that. We can go to the side rails, add a laser, cover. Again, it won't let you create something you couldn't in real life. And on this side we'll put a, whoops, put a flashlight. And add a rail cover. And let's even it up. Okay. So there you have it. You kind of modified really quickly and easily, played with stuff on the rails. So next you can go and save. And there you go. There's your saved gun. If you wanted to load it, you just come in here. Customer can save their builds, modify it as they wish. And just to kind of show you guys where we're planning on going with this, we're starting obviously with the AR since it's the most popular platform, but all this functionality works kind of regardless of what type of gun it is. So here you can see 870 Remington. You know, the same kind of rules apply, and it'll look familiar. Pretty much if you can do it on one gun, you can do it on all guns, which is kind of the goal. And save this guy. And there we are. Alright, so that's pretty much GUNSTRUCTION. Thanks for your time.